Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show. My name is Calvin Dean. It's week 8 is upon us. And man, do we have a show for you today. We are going to dive into who is in trouble. It's called the 2-minute warning, and it starts now.
Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show 2-minute warning. Number 1, the Indianapolis Colts are in trouble. If someone would tell you that Jonathan Taylor ran for 5.8 yards per touch, what would you say? You would say probably, how much did they win by? But no, they only ran him 10 times, and they let Matty Ice throw it 44 times to a nice, beautiful loss. Oh well. Number 2, the Denver Broncos. Oh, what a great move. Let's just get Russell Wilson from Seattle. He's our savior. He's taken us to the promised land. How's that working out for you guys? Oh, my. Where's Russell these days? Oh, his hamstring. I feel so sorry for the Denver Broncos. Number 3, Mr. Jolly Rogers from the Green Bay Packers. Oh my. What's Mr. Rogers doing? Oh, what he is doing right now, he's giving us content for us sports reporters and analysis. Thank you, Jolly Rogers. Thank you so much. Onward, sir. Onward to number 4. We have the Cleveland Browns. All I can say is this: $231 million fully guaranteed. Oh my. How is that working out for you, Browns?
What a 2-minute warning that was. Okay, guys, let's go into, ready? Week 8. The first game is a Thursday night football game. Yes, Thursday night football. The Ravens, the Ravens, who are 4-3, go into Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay, guys. Tampa Bay, and play the Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 3-4, not looking good. Not looking good to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys. Really not looking good. And it's just not Brady. He threw for 290 yards last week. He was like 32 for 40, I think it was 49. Yeah, 32 for 49, something like that, 290 yards. But man, the first drive of the game, what happens? Evans, wide open, ball right into Evans' hands. He drops it. Oh, wow, what a choke. He literally had a touchdown. He was 15 to 20 yards. He had beaten the whole secondary. I had to be a mix-up on the secondary to get that wide open. And what happens? He just dropped the ball. At this game, the Baltimore Ravens coming into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, playing Tampa at home, give it up to the Baltimore Ravens. Will beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. The next game, we have the Broncos. Another team that is what, guys? In trouble. I don't believe in the Broncos any longer. I believe in their defense. Their defense is stout, but their offense is non-existent. The Jaguars' offense is existent. I think the Jaguars are going to figure it out, score a couple touchdowns, maybe 17-3, 17-6. The Jags will beat the Broncos. The next game, we have the Panthers. Yes, the Panthers going into the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the Falcons are playing better. They are 3-4. The Panthers 2-5. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week, guys. And what a surprise. Come on, a 1-5 team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into Carolina thinking, we got this game. We can cruise, right? We can just cruise. Wrong. You lost. So, but this game is not going to be as lucky as a break for the Panthers. This Falcon team will be ready to play the Panthers in Atlanta. Give it up to the Atlanta Falcons in this game over the Carolina Panthers. The next game, we have the Bears. Yeah, the Bears beating New England on Monday Night Football in New England. Now, who would call that game? Think about it. The way the Bears have been playing, and the way the New England Patriots have been playing with Zappy. Zappy. The funny thing was, Matt Jones comes in, looks horrible, right? Bailey Zappe comes in. Yeah, Zap Attack, throws for 2 touchdowns, and literally the guy is on fire, but then the New England Patriots just folded. They just folded after that. The defense of the Chicago Bears just was stopping everything, and the Chicago Bears beats the New England Patriots. But the Bears are coming into the Dallas Cowboys. Defense is just stout. They're 5-2, the Dallas Cowboys. The Bears now 3-4, calling the Chicago Bears to lose to the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas on Sunday. The next game, we have the Dolphins. The Dolphins coming into the Detroit Lions. The Dolphins just eking out a victory on Sunday Night Football. And, they looked good. They looked like they were just going to roll right over. But, man, they scored 16 points. 16 points, guys. And, Tua looked much better. The offense looked much better. Teams are just playing them tougher. And, this is a tough game. This is a tough game to call. The Detroit Lions, who's going to show up? The 1-5 Detroit Lions or the world beater Detroit Lions are going to score a lot of points. This game I could see this game to both teams scoring a lot of points in this game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm going to give this one to the Miami Dolphins over the Detroit Lions in Detroit. The next game, we have the Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals looking better, coming into the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are 5-1. And you know what? This is going to be, ready, people? Do you hear it? It's my upset special. The Arizona Cardinals are going to come into the Minnesota Vikings off the bye. Minnesota's off the bye. They're going to be rusty, and the Cardinals are flying high. The Cardinals will eke out a victory, 2-3, maybe in a point victory, but the Cardinals will upset the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota on the 30th of October 2022. The next game, we have the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders coming into the New Orleans Saints. The Saints, 2-5. The Raiders are going to start a roll. I'm guaranteeing this. The Raiders have started a roll. In the next 6 games, they're just going to roll, and watch it. Watch what happens in this game. The Raiders are going to beat the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Jacobs, Carr, Devontae Adams, Waller will be back. Jacobs, what a running back that is. Not picking up his 5th-year option. Shame on you, the Las Vegas Raiders, because, man, you're going to be paying, man. You're going to be paying at the end of this season. Raiders over the New Orleans Saints. Yeah. Next game, we have the Patriots. 3-4 Patriots. Where were they Monday night? Where were they? It's a short week. Zappy's back. Love Zappy. I love that name, Zappy. And Bailey Zappe. His mother said she named him after a character in a TV show. So that Bailey is actually a TV show name. Yes. And so that's a cute story. He just looked good, but then the New England Patriots fell apart. This is an interesting game. The Patriots, now they just lost Hall. Yeah. The Jets. Yeah. MRI Monday yesterday. They just found out that Mr. Hall, the running back superstar on the New York Jets, tore his ACL. So that's terrible news on that end. But I think the Jets have a better team than the New England Patriots at this moment in time. Believe it or not, I'm giving this one up to the New York Jets over the New England Patriots in New York. And I mean, they're 5-2. They'll be 6-2. If you would have told me after 8 games that the New York Jets would be 6-2, 5-2 even after 7 games, I would have said you're crazy. Get out of here. You're nuts. Out of your mind. Anyway, next game we have the Steelers coming into Philadelphia. Philadelphia off the bye. Steelers are a better team. They've been really playing tough. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They barely lost to the Miami Dolphins on Sunday night. So the thing of it is, I think they're a better team. They are. Pickett looks good. They can really do wonders with that defense, that's for sure. Well, they better do wonders with that defense because the Pittsburgh Steelers defense literally is the highest paid defense in the NFL. $108 million they're paying that defense. It's the highest average defense in the NFL in salary, guys. In salary. And, but the defense can't win just games. It's a different year, everything's different now. Everything's very different. Now I see the Eagles in this game. I got to give it up to the Eagles. I don't see the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Eagles. Eagles will end up 7-0 at the end of this game. The next game we have the Texans hosting the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans 4-2, leading their division. What a surprise. I mean, they just win ugly. They gave the rock up to Henry, right? They gave it up to him 30 times, getting over 122 yards at 30 attempts. They're a win ugly team. They're coming into the Texans. Texas they're 1-4-1. Pierce looks great on the Texans. He's a great running back. This is going to be a fun game to watch. But I'm giving this one up to the Tennessee Titans over the Texans in Texas. And the next game, we have the Commanders. Oh, my God. I can't believe they beat the Green Bay Packers. I mean, they are a better team. They really are. And they're coming into the Indianapolis Colts. I don't like the Colts. There's just something about it. They're on a spiral down. I don't think the Colts are going to beat the Commanders. No way. Heineke, Commanders defense are much better than they are. Colts offense is stagnant. They're just not calling plays the way they should. Jonathan Taylor should be getting the rock 30 times like Mr. Henry did. 5.8 average. Come on now. If you would have given the rock 30 times to Jonathan Taylor, you would have beat the Titans that game. Period, guys. Period. And terrible coaching. This game, I'm giving it up to the Washington Commanders over the Indianapolis Colts. We have the next game. We have the 49ers. Smarton lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. They met a buzzsaw in the Chiefs. They're just clicking on all cylinders, the Chiefs. This game, the 3-4 49ers and the 3-3 Los Angeles Rams coming off a bye. Los Angeles is hosting the 49ers. 49ers really have the Los Angeles Rams number. They really do. I think the Rams are just, they're in trouble. They're another team I really think that's going to be in trouble in this league, and they're coming in. I just don't see the Los Angeles Rams winning this game. I'm giving it up to Jimmy G, yes, and Christian McCaffrey of the San Francisco 49ers. Nikki's Niners, hun. Your Niners are going to beat the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles. We have the next game. We have the New York Football Giants. The New York Football Giants going into the Seattle Seahawks. Wow. Seattle 4-3. The New York Football Giants 6-1. Very similar teams, guys. Very, very similar teams. The New York Football Giants are they're winning. They're just winning. I think they're a better team than the Seahawks, but it's in Seattle. I just don't see this game going that far. It's going to be a tough game, guys. This is going to be a tough game, and the one team that you really have to look out for is the New York Football Giants, but the Seattle Seahawks have been really, really good, guys. Very, very good, and I just don't see the Seahawks. I'm going to give this one up to the New York Football Giants over the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, and I think that they're going to end up 7-1 at the end of this game. Green Bay Packers going into the Buffalo Bills. Like I said before, my 2-minute warning, the Packers are in trouble. They are in trouble, deep trouble. They are exposed. They will be exposed in this game. The Buffalo Bills are just on fire. Josh Allen is another stratosphere when it comes to levels of quarterback play. There's really there's three quarterbacks I'm going to get into that are on the elite level. You have Patrick Mahomes. That's number one. Number two is Josh Allen. And number three is Mr. Burrows. And those are the three quarterbacks that are in just an echelon at this moment in time in the game. And I'm telling you right now, the Packers coming into the Buffalo Bills, playing them on Sunday Night Football, and you're going to see a great game. But the Buffalo Bills, yes, the Buffalo Bills will beat the Green Bay Packers. That is my lock of the week, guys. My lock of the week. Yes, hear it up. The Buffalo Bills will beat the Green Bay Packers in Buffalo Sunday Night Football. We have, last but not least, we have Monday Night Football, the Cincinnati Bengals, coming into the 2-5 Cleveland Browns. Now, everyone thinks that the Cincinnati Bengals, they all praise the offense, which they should. Burrows is on fire. Jamar Chase, he has beat a record where he made 2,000 yards, the quickest wide receiver to make 2,000 yards in the beginning of his career is Jamar Chase, 2,000 yards. And amazing, guys, amazing. Now, I'm telling you something, that offense looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah. And you know what? It's just not the offense. You want to hear a little bit tidbit? Their defense, the first 7 games, this is a record now in the NFL, the first 7 games, the second half of the game, the defense has shut out the other offense without scoring a touchdown. It's the defense, guys. The defense of the Cincinnati Bengals you have to watch out for. That's a mastermind, what that is. That's a mastermind. Really, guys, it is. And it's wow. They get a huge wow. The Cincinnati Bengals defensive coordinator is just amazing. Goes into halftime, just shuts down the other offense without scoring any touchdowns. Got it. That's just, that blows my mind. And Mr. Burrows, the guy is just incredible. Just every record under the sun he's beating. This game, give it up to the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. Please remember to vote. That's very important. Get out to vote, NFL.com/votes. Go there. Find out where you can register. It's really, really important. We have another 3 weeks before voting. And also, breast cancer awareness. Go to NFLshop.com, type in Crucial Catch, and my discount would be football. Just type in football, you get a discount, and go to Crucial Catch that help breast cancer awareness. Very, very important stuff, guys. Now, give it up to Mixed Cocktail Hour, guys.
3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tammy?
Give it up for Mixed Cocktail Hour every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They are amazing. You have to watch this show. I mean, it's so much fun to see the different drinks that they make and stuff. Man, Tammy's amazing. Scott's amazing. Thank you, Dean Blagg. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week.